Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red.
I married my high school sweetheart, and I'm from a small town, and he's always been great. But a few years ago, we moved to Colorado, and now that we're in Denver, I've been getting so much attention from men and they're really wealthy and successful and good looking, and I'm kind of worried that I underestimated my value, on the dating market, and I just settled with my husband.
Small town, married her high school sweetheart, who probably made her feel really loved, really special. So special, in fact, that now she thinks, well, maybe I could have done better. I mean, if this loser from my hometown thinks that I'm valuable, maybe these rich men in the big city will think that I'm valuable too. Oh, I've made such a mistake.
It's just not enough, right? Like, this is why they say once you see it, like you open up Pandora's box, you don't really get to put it back in. Once you see the outside world or you experience things, it's hard to not want to indulge, right? This is why they say you shouldn't be sleeping with people. The more people you sleep with, the more you want to indulge.
This guy's expression, the expressions from these hosts. What was that one woman? She was like, this one. She's completely horrified. Oh, this woman's poor husband. But he wouldn't be the first guy to build up a woman's self-esteem so effectively that she ends up thinking that she could do better than him.
2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man. He was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, right. He boosted my...
I mean, even if it's not just for him, he just wants to make you a better person, a better woman in general, right? Even if you go somewhere else, which most men somewhat know, you're probably not going to stay with us for the rest of our lives. Hey, hopefully you're just better.
Self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, to not let it go.
Yeah, these modern women, they seem to think that there is an infinite supply of men out there, that they're going to be able to just trade up forever and ever and ever, and each new boyfriend...
The mall of husbands, right?
Friend is going to be better than the last. And you would think that as a demographic that spends a small fortune on anti-aging cream, that these women might be a little bit more cognizant of the fact that they are getting older. And when a woman gets older, her options and opportunities quickly start disappearing. There's a very real possibility that if they don't take what they can get, they'll get nothing.
How old are you?
36.
You ever been proposed to before?
Yes. I said no.
You told him no?
Yes.
Why didn't you choose to commit to him at that level?
Because I don't settle.
How old were you at the time?
26.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Has any other man proposed to you since then?
No.
What man do you think would propose to you now at this stage in life?
I don't know. I'm single, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not dating. I don't really care.
So you've been celibate?
Maybe.
I'm not dating, but I'm not celibate. Yeah, I think we all know what that means. I want to be with a high value man, but because of my age, they don't take me seriously. And I'm shy about answering that question about whether or not I'm celibate because I don't want to admit to others or to myself that men just use me for sex now. None of them are proposing to me. None of them are committing to me. These women, why do they do this? Why can't they just be content with the love and the life that they have now? Why are they always looking for the next best thing?
Because I think it's just too in their face. Right. I think that social media puts everything so apparent in these people's faces. It's so hard for them to not pay attention. And once you pay attention, you know, and you become envious.
This generation of women is suffering from something that Robin Holden described as destination addiction. That is different from ambition. As a man, when you feel ambitious, you want to change and improve your life, but you can enjoy the process of making that change, of making those improvements. There is satisfaction that you can find in the striving and in the progress. But for who has destination addiction, there is no peace or satisfaction to be found in the process. She desperately needs to escape. She needs to get to her destination because right now, she doesn't like where she's at. She doesn't like how she feels. She doesn't like who she is. She sets goals and milestones and fixes her eye upon the destination because she imagines that once she arrives there, it's going to solve all of her problems. But of course it doesn't, because the issue isn't her life, it's her, and you can't escape from yourself. Instead, you should just try and stay present. What happens if she actually reaches the destination that she had in mind? It might give her some temporary relief. Things improved and
I mean, it's just like materialism, right? Oh, I really want that item. You get the item and you're like, yeah, I got the item. And then moments later it's like, what's next?
for a while, she's kind of high on that sense that her life has been upgraded. But it doesn't last. She just adapts to the new baseline. She hasn't actually gotten rid of that awful feeling that she had inside, that felt sense that she wasn't enough. And so, of course, even with her life upgrading, that's not actually bringing her any satisfaction. In fact, it just makes her hunger deeper because what was adequate before now no longer cuts it. And so a very dangerous spiral begins. And I am sorry to say that this spiral involves you, because instead of dealing with this uncomfortable feeling that they have inside, the modern generation of women have been fueled with feminist propaganda and a sense of entitlement, which means that when they are feeling uncomfortable, they feel righteous in demanding that men do more and more and more for them. It's completely out of control, and men are actually reaching their breaking point.
Baby, are you ready for your biggest birthday surprise ever?
Yes. I waited all day. Let's go.
You waited all day. I waited all day. This looks amazing. All right, on the count of 3, you can open your eyes, baby.
This is a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of money.
1, 2, 3. Voila.
Straight up.
Okay then.
These candles
Smile went
real
away.
candles, fake petals.
We got the roses right here. And then look.
That's really not lit.
Yeah, you don't want to cause a fire in the hotel room.
You said why 2 are not lit?
Oh, I'm glad you got some liquor because it's going to be a long night.
What are you
This looks nothing like the Pinterest picture I sent you.
Hard is not to-
tacky. I told you the girl to go to and how to. This looks like cheap. Like you threw together.
Wait. I'm so glad I'm recording. Look, I'm gonna post this, y'all.
I really want you
I'm
to
a-
record it. Record it and post it on Facebook.
I'm not turning no camera off.
Stop doing stuff for
This is
social
for.
media.
I'm not posting this no more. This is embarrassing. I got 24 shots for you. Got your 24 candles. Like you ungrateful.
How you gonna look cheap?
Cheap.
It's not the gold one.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna
I
wrap
like
this
it,
video
though.
up.
It's cute.
Yo,
I
I'm
like
posting
it.
this, and I know anybody that
Look,
sees
I'm
this
gonna
video
put it on.
gonna
I'll
think
put it
you
on.
crazy.
I'm gonna put it
Nah, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm bringing it back.
Outside of the obvious spoiled attitude and aggressive entitlement and complete disregard for the man's feelings and his effort, what makes this such a perversion of human nature is how far these women have drifted from their own femininity. Have you ever heard the phrase, men are interested in things, women are interested in people? Well, that used to be true, but in the modern generation of women, they have turned people into things. Women are meant to be relationally coded. That's what femininity is. But this woman is not in a relationship with this man. He's a tool. He's a prop. He's a wallet. This is textbook destination addiction. She had a destination in mind, what her birthday, what her life, what her relationship would look like, but it doesn't fix the real issue because the issue is her. Even with all of the work, all of the effort that this guy put in, she's not satisfied. And I bet a bunch of you guys in the comment section can relate to this, because maybe your girlfriend or your wife, she's always putting pressure on you to do more. She's obsessed with pushing for you to upgrade their lives and to take the relationship to the next level, to reach the next milestone. When are we getting engaged? When are we getting married? When are we moving in together? She's not doing anything to improve the relationship. This isn't ambition. She's just demanding more from you. It's destination addiction. She's focused on the future because she can't enjoy the moment. She hates where she's at and she sees life as a ladder with all.
I mean, these are leftover women in their 30s, right? This is why they're so quick to want to get married, quick to want to get pregnant, quick to jump into relationships.
All these rungs that she needs to climb, like different different ranks that she needs to achieve. And she's probably got her eye fixed on some rung further up the ladder, and she's thinking, there, once I'm there, I'll be good. I can rest, I'll enjoy the view, then I'll feel happy. But as soon as she gets there, all her expectations just fall flat.
Again, I think this is what marriage is for a lot of women. They think, oh, I'm finally going to get married. It's going to fix my unhappiness. And then they get married and they're even more miserable because they married people they don't love.
Social media that has seen me run the marathon, buy the house, to a different country, get married. What it didn't see was me the day before my trip, or me the week before sending my friend voice memos about how much of a failure I think I am, or maybe even a few months before bawling my eyes out in the car, questioning my life choices.
I want you to imagine for a moment how much pain it would bring a man to buy his wife or girlfriend a house, sacrificing, working hard, leveraging, taking a risk, doing all of that to try and make her happy. But after they move in, instead of warmth, he gets distance. She's not happy. She's not satisfied. She's angrier than ever. And yet, do you know, in that circumstance, the culture is actually going to frame the woman as the victim? Isn't that so tough for them that they can never be happy, that nothing ever satisfies them? That is just such a hard aspect of womanhood, that nothing feels like it's ever good enough. My God, these poor women. No sympathy for the...
I didn't realize that was a victim. The way freaking Alex just said it right now is like, oh, they have been using that as victimhood, and I haven't even been realizing that shit.
Hardworking man, you know, busting his ass behind the scenes, trying to cater to this destination addiction. No thoughts for the toll it's taking on his life. These women, they keep reinforcing for each other this fake life on social media, filling each other's heads with new standards and new expectations, and then they turn to their boyfriends and they point at their phone screen on their Instagram feed and they say, this is what I want. This is what my life should look like. This is what our relationship should be. Why are you just sitting here on the couch? Make that happen. Make my life look like that. And if he's useful and he doesn't complain, then maybe she'll keep him around. Lucky guy. But what happens more frequently is that he won't be able to meet these crazy expectations. And then she'll dump him because she believes that she can do better. Because modern hypergamy is not a static preference. No, now that social media has plugged into women's minds, hypergamy is an active process of comparison where women at all times are constantly evaluating their boyfriends against hypothetical better options.
Boyfriends and never post them once. I will hide you till the day I die because I didn't want to share that I had a boyfriend because I wanted to still see if there was other options out there for me.
Monkey branching, where women will stay in one relationship while actively looking for another one, is an expression of destination addiction. She's going to climb that ladder, climb that tree, keep reaching new heights. And of course, the man's just a sucker who's enabling all of this because she doesn't want to be uncomfortable while she climbs that ladder. Why should she give up her current relationship? Who cares if she's looking for another one? Now, she might try and convince herself that, she can do better, that he's not good enough, or the fact that she's restless has some deep, meaning to it, like they're not compatible or something. But oftentimes it has nothing to do with him or their relationship. It's just got to do with her. It's not that she can't be with him, it's that she can't be with herself. There's obvious exceptions to this rule, but generally speaking, I would be suspicious of any woman who has been single for too long, but also a woman who is never single and is just jumping from relationship to relationship. Neither is good. And while old men may have trophy wives, this generation of young women, they have trophy boyfriends. Men who are specifically chosen because they enhance her image on social media or because they are rich and compliant. They are chosen for their utility. But that doesn't mean that she's going to be satisfied. He's never going to be enough because she's not enough. It is absolutely awful being in a relationship with a woman like this because she's never present. She's never enjoying herself.
It makes total sense. These are the such miserable creatures that everything you do for them, they're just not happy.
Never actually sees you as you. And she's restless because she's constantly running a background audit. How's my life comparing to other people? What are my other options? Is this the best deal that I can possibly get? Is anything better available? Is my boyfriend still performing at an adequate level? How's everyone else doing? It's exhausting. And as a man, it's going to feel awful because it's not love, it's evaluation. And the salt in the wound, the real kick in the balls to all of this is that if you don't meet her ridiculous standards, feminism and modern women will encourage her to think of herself as a victim. They'll make her think that the man has somehow failed her. And if you believe that, it will excuse all kinds of behaviors.
I mean, imagine dreaming of the dream life and not getting it and blaming the world and everybody around you because you didn't get it.
We're just having a girls' weekend, doing it big, partying, being wild, taking our clothes off and getting faced. We cheat on our husbands. Facts. You open your legs and you love it.
You know, everyone thinks that men cheat more, and mostly that's true for every age demographic except young women. This new generation is different. For 18 to 29-year-olds, women actually cheat more than men. That was unheard of in previous generations. You look at the data from like 40, 50 years ago, infidelity was heavily weighted towards men. And then every single decade, the gap was getting closer and closer and closer. And look, the gap keeps getting narrower the younger the women are. It's a reflection of the selfishness and the entitlement. And this data was gathered in 2018. You can only imagine what an additional decade of TikTok feminism has done to women's attitudes now. It's probably so much worse. And you might ask, well, for the men who cheat, couldn't that also be an expression of destination addiction? Maybe as a man listening to this video, you can actually relate to that feeling somewhat. That you're always focusing on the future. You're not happy with your life. You're not happy with yourself. Maybe you've got...
Why you gotta hurt my feelings like that, Alex? Ouch.
Destination addiction. And that's absolutely possible. This can happen.
I think so. I think I have that. I think the trying to achieve so much in so little time that you actually have makes it so that I don't get to enjoy what I have.
To men as well, but it looks different. It expresses itself in a uniquely masculine way, quite distinct from what I've discussed so far in this video. But I'm going to talk about how it affects men. But first, let's recap. In part 1, I've talked about the difference between destination addiction and ambition, how modern hypergamy has reduced men to tools and props and wallets, and also the cultural influence of feminism and the psychological mechanism for why men are always getting blamed.
No, I definitely feel like I have somewhat of that destination addiction. Every time I date and go out and do things, it just doesn't feel like I care enough about it. But I do genuinely care about my businesses and always progressing forward in those things. So, maybe I need to fix myself a little bit too. Please subscribe, drop it down below. I would appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.